students. I am from Xylem EDUCARE. Now today we'll study class 9th biology. The chapter is tissue. Okay. Today we'll discuss some important questions regarding tissue. Okay. Some important questions regarding tissue. The first question is, what is tissue? Justify blood is a tissue. Next, we can justify blood is a tissue. Okay. This is the important question. First important question. What is tissue? Justify blood is a tissue. Okay. So what is tissue? A group of cells that are similar in structure and they work together to achieve a particular function is called a tissue. Okay, let us write a group. Answer, this is answer. Group of cells that are similar in structure and work together to achieve a particular function. Work together to achieve a particular function is called a tissue. Okay. A group of cells that are similar in structure and they work together to achieve a particular function is called a tissue. Next is justify blood is a tissue. Yes, blood is a tissue because blood is a cluster of similar cells. Okay, and they perform some functions in the body. So blood is a tissue? Blood is a vascular tissue. Vascular means what? A transporting tissue. Okay. Yes, blood is a tissue. Blood is a tissue. Why? Because blood is a cluster of cells. Cluster of similar cells. Cluster of similar cells and they perform some functions in the body. Functions in the body. Okay. So yes, blood is a tissue because blood is a cluster. Blood is a cluster of similar cells. Blood is a cluster of similar cells and they perform some functions in the body. So blood is a what? Tissue. Blood is a vascular, means transporting tissue. Blood is a vascular. Blood is a vascular. Is a vascular tissue. Okay. Vascular means what? Transporting tissue. Clear? So this is the question number 1. Okay. Let us next question. Question number 2. How many types of elements combine together to form xylem tissue? Name them. Okay. Question number 2. How many types of elements combined together, let's combine together to form xylem tissue. To form xylem tissue, name them. Okay, name them. First, xylem tissue. Xylem tissue is a vascular and mechanical tissue. Okay, it is made up of different types of cells which are as follows. Okay, so what are the elements? Different types of cells? These are vessels, Xylem vessels, tracheids, Xylem Parenchyma and Xylem Fibers. These are the 4 elements that's combined together to form xylem tissue. Okay. So first xylem tissue. Answer. Xylem is a vascular and a mechanical tissue. Xylem is a vascular and a mechanical tissue. Okay. Vascular means transporting. Xylem is a vascular and a mechanical tissue. It is made of different types of cells. Cells are elements. Different types of cells which are as follows. Okay. So first one is what? Vessels, Xylem vessels. Xylem vessels. First one is vessels, which is also called Xylem vessels. They are narrow tube-like structure formed by a row of cells placed end to end. Okay. They are narrow tube like, okay, narrow tube like structure formed by a row of cells placed end to end. Okay, placed end to end. The walls are lignified. The walls are lignified. Okay. So this is the first element of a xylem. That is called xylem vessels. First element of a xylem is vessels. Okay. So next element is what? Tracheids. Next element is tracheids. Tracheids. Okay. Next is tracheids. They are long tubular dead cells. They are long tubular dead cells with lignified walls and tapering end. Okay. Write down. They are long tubular dead cells. Tubular dead cells with lignified walls. Okay, and tapering end. Tapering end means the end is tapered. Okay, that is tapering end. Clear? Second element. The third element, Xylem Parenchyma, which are the living cells. Okay. Third one is Xylem Parenchyma. Third one is Xylem Parenchyma. Okay, Xylem Parenchyma. They are living cells with thin cell wall. Okay. They are living cells, okay, with thin cell wall. Okay, cell walls. They store foods in plants. Okay, they store food in plants. Okay, so this is the living cell. Okay, actually xylem contains only one living cell. One element is living, other three elements are dead. Okay, so this is the third element, and let us discuss the fourth element. Okay, fourth element, the last element. So the last element is the xylem fibers, which is the dead cells. Okay, so next is the last one, xylem fibers. Okay, fourth one, that is last one, xylem fibers. Xylem fibers. Okay, they are long, slender, and pointed, dead sclerenchymatous cells. Okay, they are long, slender, long, slender, yes, slender, they are long, slender, and pointed, dead sclerenchymatous cells. Sclerenchymatous cells. Okay, they are also called wood fibers. They are also called wood fibers. They are also called wood fibers. They have small pits and thickened wall. Okay, and thickened walls. Okay, and thickened walls. So these are the four elements that combine together to form xylem tissue. Okay, these are the four elements that combine together to form xylem tissue. So among the three elements are dead. Only one, that is Xylem Parenchyma, is the living cells. Except Xylem Parenchyma, all other elements are dead cells. Okay. So next, question number 3. Question number 3 is, how are simple tissues different from complex tissues in plants? How are simple tissues different from complex tissues in plants? Okay, let us differentiate what simple tissues and a complex tissues in tubular form. Okay, the answer is like tubular. Okay, So what are the difference between a simple tissue and a complex tissue in tubular form? Okay. Now here write simple tissues tubular form. Here complex okay. Here simple tissues and a complex tissues. Okay. So first one is these are made of which one? Simple tissue. First simple tissue. These are made up of one type of cells with uniform mass. Okay. These are made up of one type of cells, with uniform mass. Okay, clear? So here complex tissue, first one is these are made up of more than one type of cell. More than one type of cells. These are made up of more than one type of cell. Okay. Next, point 2 of a simple tissue. Point 2. Their cells are similar in structure and functions. Let us write. Their cells are similar in structures and function. Similar in structure and function. Okay. Here, in case of a complex tissue, point 2 is their cells are different in structure and function. Okay. Their cells are different in structure and function. Clear? So now examples. Example of simple tissues are what? Examples. Third one is example. Okay. So examples of simple tissue what? Parenchyma, collenchyma and sclerenchyma. Parenchyma, collenchyma and what? Sclerenchyma. Xylem Parenchyma. Okay. These are the examples of a simple tissue. So examples of a complex tissues. Point 3, third point. Okay. Examples. What? Xylem and phloem. Simple. Okay. Complex tissue का example. What? Xylem and what? Phloem. Phloem. Okay. Xylem and phloem. So these are the difference between what? Differences between simple tissues and complex tissues. Clear? Next, question number 4. Question number 4. Okay. What is apical meristem? Okay. What is its function? Next question. Question number 4. What is apical meristem? Okay. What is apical meristem? What is its function? Okay. What is the apical meristem and what is its function? Okay. Apical meristems are the meristematic tissues which are found at the growing tips of stems and roots. Growing tips of stems and roots. Okay. Let's write this answer. Apical meristems are the meristematic tissues, okay, which are found at the growing tips of stems and roots in plants. Okay, clear? It increases which one? Meristematic tissue, apical meristem. It increases the length of the stems and the roots, and also is responsible for the growth of the plants. These are the functions of a apical meristem. Next level. So function, what are the function? It it increases the length of stems and roots. Stems and roots in a plant. Okay. It increases the length of stems and roots. Okay. And roots, and is also responsible for the growth of plants. Okay. So these are the function of apical meristems. Okay. Next, question number 4. Question number 5. Okay. 4 has already completed. Now question number 5. Question number 5 is, what are the differences between xylem and phloem? What are the differences between xylem and phloem? Okay. So let us write in the tabular form. Okay. So here xylem answer, xylem, here phloem. Tabular form. So xylem, first one is what? It conducts water and other minerals from root to other parts of the plant. Let us write. It conducts water and other minerals from roots to all parts of the plant. Okay. Next, in case of a phloem, it conducts organic foods that synthesized in the leaves and hormones that synthesized at the shoot and root tips of the plants to the all parts of plants. That is right. It conducts organic foods synthesized synthesized in the leaf to all parts of plants and hormones synthesized at the shoot and root tips. Add the shoot and root tips to all parts of the plant. Okay, so this is the first point. Difference between xylem and phloem. These are the first point. Next, second point. So second point of xylem is the element which help in the conduction are vessels and tracheids. They are all what? Dead cells. What is right is the elements which help in the conduction are vessels and tracheids. Okay, the elements which help in the conduction are vessels and tracheids. They are dead cells. Okay, they are dead cells having thickened walls. Okay, having thickened walls. So second point in case of phloem, sieve tube cells are only responsible for the movement of materials through phloem. They are living cells. Okay. Sieve tube cells are only responsible for the movement of materials, for the movement of materials through phloem. Okay. Seed tube cells are only responsible for the movement of materials through phloem. They are what? Seed tube cells. They are living cells. They are living cells. Okay. So next, xylem, point 3. In case of xylem, so point 3, in case of xylem, point 3 is the material in xylem can move in one direction only. Can only move in one direction. The materials in xylem can only move in one direction. Okay. The materials in xylem can only move in one direction. Okay. In case of phloem, third point is what? The materials in phloem can move in both direction. The materials in phloem can move in both direction. Okay. Clear? So, in case of xylem, the fourth node point, last point, except Xylem Parenchyma, all cells are dead. All elements except what? Xylem Parenchyma. Xylem Parenchyma is the living cell. Xylem Parenchymas are living cells. Okay? So all other elements are dead cells. Except Xylem Parenchyma. Okay, except Xylem Parenchyma, all cells are non-living or dead cells. All cells are non-living cells. Okay. So in case of xylem. Next, in case of phloem, the fourth number point, last point. In case of phloem, except phloem fibers, except phloem fibers, all cells are living cells. Okay. All cells are living cells except phloem fibers. Phloem fibers are what? Dead cells or non-living cells. Okay. Phloem fibers. So except phloem fibers, all cells are living cells. Here in case of phloem. But in case of xylem, except Xylem Parenchyma, all cells are non-living or dead cells. So Xylem Parenchyma is what? Xylem Parenchymas are living cells. Okay. Okay. So these are the difference between what? Xylem and phloem. Okay. Dear students, if you got some advantages from my class, please like to my channel, share it, and subscribe to my channel, and also press the bell icon and set it all. Okay, thanks.